Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to speak about a very controversial topic that's been circulating around America for the past few years. That's the Black Lives Matter movement. Even though I'm very supportive about the Black Lives Matter movement, I feel like we really circulate around black men. We as black women do not get recognized a part of the movement as much as we should be getting recognized. On an everyday basis, black women are getting ridiculed and stereotyped as the angry black woman, and it really affects a lot of black women, all of us in different shades, whether we're dark skinned, whether we're light skinned, whether we're brown, we're all in the same category. And I feel like we always separate ourselves into groups. That's a different story, like referring to color, because I just want to focus on women as a whole, and I'll probably do that in a whole separate other video. But yeah, black women are definitely not seen as a victim when we really are, because we constantly have to go through the constant stereotypes on an everyday basis. Me personally, I have an attitude. I'm not going to take that away because that's just who I am, but there are white women that have attitudes. There are Hispanic women that have attitudes, which I think Hispanic women do get labeled as crazy and all that, but yeah. There are Chinese women that have attitudes, but it's just something about black women that people feel the need to say, oh, she's so ghetto, or she's so hood. Like, you don't hear if a white woman is acting out, acting wild and doing this and that, she's just considered, oh, she's a little upset. Like, no, it's just two different things. And I don't think that's right, because we're all human beings. Human beings, it reflects on how we're raised, the type of person we are, the faith that we believe in many other categories. It shouldn't be dependent on what color we are, because that shouldn't matter. I was watching Dance Moms. I am a Dance Moms fan. I hate to admit it, but I am. There was the white woman, Kendall's mother, and a black woman, I forgot her name, but yeah, she was acting crazy, and she's like, oh, why is she acting so ghetto? As if half the moms on Dance Moms, they act quite ghetto too, but since she's a black woman, she's automatically considered ghetto. Now, I'm not going to deflect on her behavior and how she was behaving, but like I said before, lots of those moms act completely ratchet in all types of ways. So I just don't understand why automatically the one black woman that they allow on the shows, there's plenty of white children and white moms on the show, she's automatically labeled as ghetto or hood. It's just not right to be labeled as that. One thing that made me a very proud American, and it was right after Donald Trump was elected, was the Women's March on Washington. And it wasn't just on Washington, it was worldwide. And I really, really wish that I could have made it. I didn't really know much about it because of, I guess, my followers weren't really, knowing about it, because I normally get my information through social media. But I really would have went if I would have known. I didn't know about it until maybe like 2 days before the march was, on that, because it was on a Saturday. I probably didn't find out till like that Thursday when we were talking about when it was his inauguration, Donald Trump, not my president. I'm so corny. I was so proud seeing women of all different colors just coming together supporting a movement, because women in general, we just get so, people, I don't know, we just don't get the same respect that we deserve as men do, and that's not right. We deserve equal amounts of respect, and as white men do in particular. The Constitution says all men were created equal. However, I personally feel it should say all white men were created equal. The Constitution was made by a bunch of white men, and I'm not so sure if slavery was present at the time, but I know it was present soon after. But they weren't worried about black men and black women. It was never that way. Well, white women at the time, they were used to being depicted as less than. And I feel like in other cultures, I really only know the black culture, some Spanish cultures, but I don't really know that culture as well. I do have some Spanish family, but it's a little bit different. Their setup's a little different. It's not like a traditional mom, dad, kids situation. It's a little different, so I can't really give my opinion on that. But black women were always, hold on guys, black women were always seen as leaders, and black women have always kind of run the household. And in white families, somewhat you see in the past, they didn't really run the household as, black women would. But however, the Constitution was made for white people, and that's just how it always has been. So whatever they make remarks towards the Constitution, how the Constitution is, it's for white people. It's not for us. The Constitution was not made for us. And it's sad, but it wasn't. It wasn't made for Native Americans, this is their home that was taken over by a bunch of white Europeans. White Europeans. My brothers and sisters, Africans, were sent over here. And I'm not saying they were brought here just by white men because black kings and queens sold them over. However, we were brought here and we weren't allowed to go back home. It's different if we were given better circumstances. However, that wasn't the case. Now, if you see 12 Years a Slave, Django, what else? Let me think. I totally forgot. I just saw a movie. I can't think right now, guys. No matter how angry the slave movies may make you, you have to watch them because it's history. All that history makes us who we are today. I feel that we like to ignore history, but the history makes us, like I said before, it makes us what we are today. We need to reflect on the history in order to become a better people, because black people as a whole, we attack each other. I follow the Shade Room on Instagram, and seeing the way the black women treat black women, it really is hurtful. So I'm like, why are we coming at each other like this? Like, we should be supporting each other. Like, you don't see any other race tear down each other the way black people do. And it's just built in our minds some 300 years ago how we were treated and how we were told to act, and how the light-skinned person is better than the dark-skinned person. Our women getting raped every day by massa. Massa, oh my god, let me stop. And creating biracial children. And even today, biracial children are seen as better than. And it's kind of annoying because it feels as if people are just having babies with white men because they want a biracial baby. It's kind of sad. And I'm not, now if you're doing that because you like what you like, that is, it's beautiful. I completely love with no color. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, that's really a bad thing. I just want to say one thing. The reason why these mixed children come out so beautiful is because of the African features inside of them that brings out so much beauty. And guess what? A black baby is just as beautiful as a mixed baby, so do not ever get that twisted. I'm gonna add in white babies too because they're just as beautiful as well. Just because you're mixing a baby does not automatically make them better than. Like, please don't start that. I literally have gone on 12 different rants when this is supposed to be about black women. But I'm gonna just say this one thing that really did make me upset that I overheard in a class, and I was like a little ticked off, so I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I was in biology. I'm a junior in high school. I just didn't take biology as a freshman because I went to a different school and the curriculum was a little bit different. So I take biology with a freshman this year. We were doing this traits thing. We had to go around the room and like ask each other, do you have attached earlobes or non-attached earlobes, a cleft chin, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. So when the curly hair part came up, the straight curly hair, I remember the students, they were like, is this considered curly? Because his hair is definitely nappy. They're like, no, your hair is nappy. You're blah blah. I'm hearing this back and forth. And these two white girls, I don't know if they were white, Spanish, I don't care. They had the nerve to look at one of the boys like, oh, that's definitely nappy. I'm like, sister. No, you're not even a sister. I'm like, who are you talking to like that? You have no right to try and say whether someone's hair is nappy or not. And I said right then and there, I was like, no, your hair is not nappy. Your hair is curly. You just have tighter coiled hair. The girls look at me like, they just look back at me like, yeah, honey, no, that there's no such thing as nappy hair. You guys have that mindset that there's such thing as nappy hair. And we're allowing these white girls feel so comfortable to be trying to be like, oh, your hair is nappy, because they're attacking each other like, your hair's nappy, your hair's nappy. And these are black boys, but I don't care because black women do the same exact thing. And like, they're like, oh, I have the soft curls, blah blah blah, like my hair is so beautiful, blah blah blah. Like, sis, stop. It goes for black women. You guys are very 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 excited when you guys find that you guys have 2% Irish in you. Is that shade? I don't know if that was shade. I hate hearing ignorant comments as if, oh, Haitians are dirty, Africans are dirty, they're less than, their hair texture is terrible, I wouldn't want their hair. What are you talking about? Like, you just sound so ignorant. I'm getting heat right now just thinking about this because there's just so many different things you hear black women, black men say, and as if they're not African descent. We're all from African descent. I'm confused. Saying that as a light-skinned, brown skin, what the heck you want to call me, skin tone, I love dark skin. And as Donald Trump as president, people are starting to get comfortable, and even black people are they're agreeing with Donald Trump. Like, how stupid could you be? He says nothing but negative things. He's not for black people. So if you are a black person and you were supporting Donald Trump, you're nothing but an asinine idiot, because you just do not understand the level of hate and disrespect of what he says, and about Latinos, about abortions and all these different things. It's just angering. We shouldn't be thinking in that sort of manner because we just, all this white supremacy. No, we need to come as our whole empire and rise each other. Should I say rise or raise? Raise each other up. I'm all for black women lives matter, black lives matter, black men. I'm all for my people. That's just the type of person I am, and I'm going to continue to be. I don't care how annoying I sound, I'm going to be continuing to be pro-black, because that's what I am. I'm a black woman, but I'm not calling myself black when I'm 16, black young lady, and I'm going to continue to do what I have to do in order to empower my people. And I want to be someone in the future that black little girls look up to. Like, I want to be like her. I love Ava DuVernay. I want to be just like Ava DuVernay. I want to do screenwriting. I want to do something that's going to impact culture and make people want to be black. Black people want to be black, okay? Because it's just getting out of hand. And even like my dark skinned women, you guys are beautiful. Stop. Like, you guys are beautiful. Don't let anybody underestimate you. And the sad thing is that these dark-skinned women are getting with these white men in different color, different races, because y'all don't appreciate them. So of course they're gonna be going to white men, because there are men who we constantly defend, protest for, fight against. They don't even support us or love us because of our skin color, and saying that we're too hood, we're too this, we're too angry. So you're a black man, you respect black women, that does not go towards you. I'm not saying black men as a whole. And we're going to continue to climb to the top and become these black powerful people. And as people that are my age, our youth, we are the next up and coming generation. Let's prove everybody wrong. They think so wrongly of us, of how we act, how we behave, and how much we don't care about what anybody says. Like, we don't give certain issues, we ignore certain issues because we just don't think it matters or it doesn't apply to us. It does apply to us, and it applies to our brothers and sisters. So we need to rise up and become better people, and to prove to the last generation that we are better than that. And we're gonna bring all races together as a whole. That is the end of this video, guys. Just remember, Black Lives Matter. Black women lives matter. Black women, you guys are beautiful. Black men, you guys are beautiful. Everybody is beautiful, and we need to learn how to fix the black problems in our society, and to become better, and not be taken as a joke, and not to fight against each other. I love you all so very much, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.